What's up, party people?
Welcome to this week's edition of the HVAC Overtime Show with your only host, Joe, Mr. Skin Tag Nutsack.
Joe is single, and he's a Armenian gentleman, and he loves blue hats.
And he's ready to mingle.
Yes, he's ready to mingle. Looking for a fine, hairy Armenian woman.
I'm gay. What are you guys talking about?
Been saying it for years.
It's about freaking time, dude.
I know. I decided to do it.
You know that, like, we've known you've been gay. We've always said that you're gay and you just didn't know it. Yeah. Now you say you are. So
yeah. Well, everybody's here. I figured, why not? Just
let's roll with it. It's
one time I caught you straddling that dude in the chair, and turns out that other dude was me. I was like, hey, you must be super gay, Joe.
I wish my bell was working.
You what?
I wish my bell was working.
Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
Wish your microphone was working.
Yeah, I wish your microphone was working.
Listen, today, this is the last. Do you want me to hold the microphone? I'll just go get it.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Oh, please. And have a mic stand, too. Be like one of those douchebag people that holds the mic stand. Or, no, you should hold the Rode mic and then hold it up to your face like one of those asshole YouTubers that just holds a Rode mic up to their face when they make a video.
Or what you should do is just not even talk and just write everything out on a piece of paper and hold it up on screen.
Oh, my God.
100%. 100%.
Listen to him.
He's always looking away anyways.
So what's up, gentlemen? It's been so long since I've seen you guys.
I know.
I've missed you. I've missed JJ. What's up, JJ? Yes, by curious. That is me.
I've missed everybody too. I've missed Bill. I miss Jason Johnson too because I haven't been doing live streams. So I don't see him in my live streams anymore.
Jesus Fish. It's him. Freon Leon.
I haven't been doing him. You're right.
I haven't done a live stream in probably 2 months, dude.
What's up, Randy Ravioli? I know you're out there watching. All right. Get your hands out of your pants.
Oh man,
what are you doing, Chris? You sound like you're exhausted. You sound like you just got done doing some exercise or something.
Yeah, I'm just like my adrenaline's pumping. See, I'm the type of person that like I do really good on my streams and like this stream when I get home and I get to sit in my office for the hour before the show. But like I'm just like literally walked in 2 minutes before and I'm just all discombobulated.
Yeah. What does that word even mean? I mean, no, I know what it means, but who came up with that word?
Sounds great, Adam.
What's up, Cyborg? Hey, look at that. Randy's in the chat. What's up, Randy?
Can you hear me?
You got big plans to speak, Randy?
I got to switch headphones.
You got to hold your mic closer to your face, my friend.
Hello?
Yeah, well, not that close, okay?
I was going to say, didn't you hear yourself last stream, dude, if you were going back in any of the audio? You're the only one that sounds like a guy in a cave.
Like a potato?
That's a good way to put it.
Does it sound better?
You do sound better.
Yeah.
I had to order a new little clamp thing for this because if you look at this side, hold on.
Come on, Steven Tyler. What are you doing there?
You should tie some bandanas on your microphone like Steven Tyler.
Yes.
What? This way.
I'm gonna straddle this thing. And I ended up reading the direction for this mic stand, and I figured out something that's been bothering me for a long time. If I just would have read it in the first place.
Talking in the wrong end this time.
There's like a screw in the bottom where you clamp it in, and it tensions all these joints so they just like float. So you don't have to sit there and crank on these things.
I have to say that like your audio is phenomenal, Adam. Like night and day, man.
Right? For how long we were waiting for that? How long?
Yeah. This has been 1 week. 1 week.
No. You sounded like a muffin for like a year at least.
I was using this mic before. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think it has been like a week or two, Joe. So
that's it. So, I don't know. It seemed like something was always messed up. Either his audio, I don't know.
The year of the Mongoloid.
I just don't know how to. This is kind of awkward now. You know.
Who cares?
Don't make it awkward, man. Don't make it awkward.
Don't make it awkward. You know, it's fun at work now. Whenever my apprentice goes in the bathroom, I follow him.
When I used to work,
steal refrigerator,
make it weird, and then I don't even wash my hands.
When I used to work in an airport, I don't work for that customer anymore. We never had airport access, so we always had to have an escort, and they would literally walk you to the bathroom, but then stand outside the bathroom. And I was like, I'm like a 4-year-old. We walk to the bathroom. I remember one time looking at him, I was like, "You gonna come in or what?" And he's like, "No." And I'm like, "You gonna come in and watch me?"
Like, maybe.
I have a follow-up question to Bill's comment. So Bill just said he doesn't wash his hands in the bathroom. So I want to ask everyone in the chat here, while you're at work during the day, if you use the John, do you wash your hands?
Yeah, I wash my hands before I go to the bathroom.
That too sometimes.
If you wash your hands, type in the letter 6. It's not a letter, but still type in
the letter 6.
Type in the letter 6 in the chat.
Yeah. See,
who did that, Joe?
If you want to wash your hands, I wear gloves at work all day long, and when I go to the bathroom, I don't take my gloves off. I'm wearing gloves. I'm not going to wash my gloves. I'm not going to take them off.
You're one of those fast food people.
I've actually
like my work gloves, my mechanic gloves,
because I have sometimes rubber gloves on, and I don't want to waste a pair of rubber gloves, because if you've been wearing rubber gloves like for an hour or two and you try to take them off, they're all wet and you can't get them back on. So I'll just if I've been working, I'll go wash the rubber gloves and then go to the bathroom and then just come out and finish my work.
We got one on it.
I've done that.
Got a 5 there.
So here's the thing: when you're working with somebody,
number 5.
Bill, when you're working with somebody, do you guys share tools or pass tools back and forth at all?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So you're handing off dick tools to everybody?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And then I will constantly put the tools, and I put the tools in my mouth all the time too, because I'm working and I'll put something in my mouth so I can use both my hands and then take it back out, and I'm like, oh, that's probably pretty dirty, but fuck it, all right, whatever, just keep doing my thing.
Sometimes I hand it to him like, oh wait, let me get that curly Q out of there, and I pull out a 4-inch long pubic hair.
Were you working with? It sounds like you were working with Rick, and you freaked him out again. Huh?
See, House makes a good point. It depends if anyone's around or not. Sometimes if I'm going to the bathroom with one of my coworkers, or if somebody else is in there, I'll just lollygag, or sometimes I'll just regular gag, just so it takes longer, and they get done before me. And I'm like, oh well, I did wash my hands. It's just you got out before I'll just sit there. I'll just let it just.
All right. Are we only talking about number 1, or what about number 2?
Number 2, I always wash my hands.
And
and really? I'll tell you too that at home, I've started when I'm home, I wash my hands every time, whether I piss or take a shit, because my wife enters my fucking head. She's like, I'll walk out of the bathroom even if she's not home, and she fucking pops in my head, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta wash my hands. Gotta wash my hands. Like she's fucking trained me.
Did you guys? Did you know this? That Greg had a heart attack?
That's a bummer.
I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah. What did they say? How's his heart? What's his condition? What happened?
I worry that I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah.
If I was wiping and I somehow slipped through and accidentally fisted myself, then maybe I'd wash my hands. But until that happens,
have you? So did you deep dive? I shared, I don't know if it was a TikTok reel or whatever of those paramedics that use fucking those dildo hands.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I can't stop watching their content now. In the comments, it's funny because one person said, I'm starting to question whether these are real paramedics. And I'm like, yeah, me too. Because every time they're like, we have these helpful hands, and they're freaking dildo hands, and they stick them to the wall, and then they'll rub someone's head or something.
That's good. That's like the Bill Russell of the paramedic industry.
I thought they wouldn't be so floppy. I thought they'd be more rigid. That's so floppy. You're not going to get that to go in anybody.
What's the name of the channel for everybody in the chat?
You'd have to go into Facebook Messenger. I'll find it right now. I'll go deep dive in Facebook Messenger, and then I'll share the video. We can show the channel on here.
Number 2 is at home, just like the Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home.
I mean,
I don't know if I'm on public, it's pretty nice if you have the whole Home Depot bathroom to yourself. You get that power flush going. I mean, it's not fun if it's a crowded.
Yeah, I'm kind of shy, so I mean, if it's a full stall, I might just have to. I'll go to one of the abandoned floors.
Honestly, dude, I'm convinced. I think I might have to do a nice setup for my van, because this past month, maybe the month, 2 occasions that you just have that sharp pain and you're stepping on your left foot while you're driving and you don't know if you're gonna make it, and you're just like, why did I wait this long? I'm taking a poo.
He wants to put a bucket in his van.
I want to put a bucket in the van.
Yeah, like
I think I might have to. It's just
this is perfect. It's actually Instagram, so it's not the communist TikTok.
So there was a guy that used to work for me that would drive me nuts. He would go in the box truck and he would take a crap in a bucket, and then he would use toilet. He'd bring toilet paper to work, and then he would put a tarp or whatever over the bucket. But then he would like bring the bucket home, wash it out, and bring it back so we could work with him. Like, I don't want your freaking bucket.
Oh my god, no. You're not.
At least, you know,
like, my cousin, he used to do, or he does fiber optics, so he has like a splicing trailer with the air conditioner and stuff, you know, and they have like an access door so they can bring the fiber in while they're in the trailer. And he took a shit in there in a box and forgot about it over the weekend. And then he came back on Monday and opened up the trailer, and he's like, bro, he fucking wanted to sell the trailer. He's like, I don't know what the fuck to do to this thing.
How do you forget about that?
I don't know either.
Man.
How do we show a Instagram video on here?
Yeah, share screen.
Share screen, but is it going to share the audio?
Yeah.
This fucking
but you got to share the window, Chrome window.
Share a window. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Share screen.
Adam, while he's doing that, why don't you look at the email? I have a couple of videos there. Got my first leak of the year.
Bro, why don't you tell me this before the show?
I thought you knew because you got a thing. Oh, I know why you don't know. Since Chris is looking that up, because you have like 50 million emails that you don't look at, so you don't know if 2 more come in. So that's why.
Where in overtime?
Where's the audio?
There was somebody that wanted to like sponsor us for something recently.
There's no audio.
Yeah.
Somebody sponsoring us?
Yeah.
Why is there no audio?
You really need audio, Chris?
Here,
just look at that picture.
Adam, you need to do this. How do I stop sharing this? Oh yeah,
you don't want to share that.
I don't even know how to get back to the screen. Where am I?
Abort.
Keep showing that.
How far should I go?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Why do you do that?
I don't know. Here, look this up, Adam. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now.
I'm downloading. How many emails did you send, Joe?
Just 2.
Now I'm hearing crackle pop.
Where'd Joe go?
Here.
Where did Joe go?
Adam, I'm putting this in the super secret private chat right now.
What is this?
He can only send emails if he's not in the stream.
What are we watching?
That's the freaking video, but it's not showing the audio.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do it to you, and then you freaking here. I'm gonna put it.
I'm like trying to hold this thing. Now I got to put it between my legs.
Well, get your shit together, man.
You need one of those big floppy arms to help you out.
Exactly. If you have,
this almost looks professional. You would never tell that I'm holding this between.
Dude, I would totally buy one of those if it held a microphone, or somehow you could like make it hold a microphone.
I love freaking wait, whose comment is this? Neil C Vids. He says, now I understand hand dildo. He had a hard time understanding hand dildo.
Does Facebook have dark mode?
Yeah, I have my shit all on dark mode, but I shared that link in the private chat.
I'm trying. It says skip for now. How do I get to dark mode? It's so bright. It's hurting my eyes even with sunglasses on. I don't see it.
In the private chat, studio chat.
Oh, that chat. I'm in the freaking Facebook chat.
No.
Jeez, Grandpa.
I don't even know how to get back to the window.
We need to be better at this. Where did Joe go? Joe just disappeared.
And you wonder why Zach fired us.
I wasn't part of that, by the way. That was before I came to this show.
Adam, you look like you drive a Buick.
Hey, if anybody can get a hold of Zach, we need Zach. We need a producer.
We do need a producer.
We need a producer. We need someone to motivate us to like plan and prepare.
Oh,
out. Like we couldn't even get Cyborg to do it. Remember?
He said hell no. He said
hell no. Out of all the people, I thought he'd be like, fuck yeah, guys, let's do this thing.
Oh, wait.
Maybe it's not window. Maybe it's share whatever.
Just look for the sideways email. That's the one he sent you.
Just give me a second. Whatever happened to Joe?
I don't know.
Chrome tab. How about that? Can you hear it?
Nope.
Nope. They have a whole bunch of videos too. There's a funnier one where he like uses it to wipe his head and shit.
Why can't we hear it?
I don't know.
Let's try again.
Let me try. Hold on.
Now we can hear it.
Share screen. Share screen. Instagram. Let's do this. Share. Can we hear it? No. Ooh, what's that?
What is that?
Oh, dude, someone's colostomy bag got stuck in the elevator.
Hey, dude.
We're just scrolling Instagram at this point.
Not where that goes.
Oh, that just got ripped out of someone. Oh, dude, the catheter got pulled out.
Thanks, guys, because these numb nuts won't tell me. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Thank you for telling me I'm mute. Thank you.
Joe, is your mic on? Tap on it.
I literally said it.
No, it's not on, Joe.
You said it, Bill. Sorry.
Joe, your mic is not on.
I'm doing it now.
What the fuck is going on?
That is true. I've seen him. Electrician's brushing.
What the fuck is that?
Was that a man boy?
I don't know. Oh.
Let's see Chris's feed.
It'd
be great if we could hear something.
You guys don't want to see the feed. I'm telling you.
Oh, my feed is so toxic. I don't know how to make this shit audio work. I don't know.
I bet Zach would do it.
I bet you
would.
What the fuck is this? My feed is
don't pretend like you. That's oh my god. There's a lady with a skimpy top.
Yeah. Oh my god. There's some guy putting a pickle on his sausages. Get out of here! My god.
Oh man.
What is this?
Definitely get those as well because you birds. It's you guys that do it. You guys are assholes, man. I get the same guys.
Fucked up.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, you love this feed, eh?
Look at that.
I get the same Mongolians with no legs. You guys are killing me.
What is this?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. What is going on here? Is this what? Oh my god.
It's a duty.
Oh, he took the pic. No, he took something out of it.
Oh, we were saved by. Oh, let's. Oh no, let's watch this. He's never seen that woman before. That looks like John Candy wannabe.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. John Candy. That's my wife.
Oh, because the headscarf went over. That's why. I get it. All right. We're enough of that. I don't know how to share audio on Instagram. It's stupid. Whatever. Oh, so today I had to go to a restaurant because they failed their fire inspection, all their duct detectors for their ACs. More than just that, they have a lot of issues with the fire alarm and stuff. None of the duct detectors have worked for years. And so the fire alarm tech was like, we need to change all the detectors. So I went out there today. I'm scheduled to meet the fire alarm tech and the electrician out there on Monday, but I went out today and I changed all the duct detectors, got them all wired into the ACs. And then now we just need to pull the alarm wiring downstairs and stuff. And the tech showed up like towards the end of the day and he's like, oh, I was going to change those. And I was like, yeah, no, I already changed them. And he's like, oh, but I was going to wire them this way and like just break the R leg going to the AC. And I was like, no, we don't do that. And he's like, what do you mean? And I go, these ACs have built-in emergency stop. We wire it in that way. And he's like, but everybody's always just done it where they just break the R leg. And I go, and then the thermostat goes blank and it loses its program or it loses its time. I go, no, we don't do things like that here. And he goes, well, I've been doing it at these restaurants for a while. And I go, which restaurants have you done it at? And he's like, this one and this one. I was like, none of those are mine. I was like, in my area, these ACs are working right. And he's like, well, but like code, we have to have like them do this and do that. And I said, if you want to talk about code, I go, these ACs have a specific emergency stop feature. And I said, the manufacturer's installation instructions trump whatever the code says. They specifically say that it's supposed to work this way. If you break R, maybe the AC doesn't shut down. It doesn't have an emergency stop feature. Who knows? I said, if you use the emergency stop, it does it right, you know? And he's like, oh, okay. And then he's like, well, we're going to do like global shutdown. And I was like, dude, for real? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, global shutdown sucks.
What is global shutdown? I've never heard of that.
It's where all 5 ACs shut down if one duct detector goes off. It's the dumbest thing ever.
I hate that. That's dumb.
I'm like, dude, global shutdown is just going to be nothing but nuisance service calls. This restaurant sells fajitas. That's one of their things. And the servers walk out with a plate of fajitas with sizzle sauce on them, and they smoke and everything. And I was like, bro, the smoke detectors are going to go off like every 2 months.
Everything's
shut down. Every AC, you know, and I go, are we going to be setting off strobes and sirens in the building? Because like I was like, that's not going to work. And he's like, no, we're not going to be setting that off. I was like, are you sure? I was like, and he goes, no, we're not going to set off strobes and sirens. And I was like, okay. And I go, how do you plan on doing this global shutdown? So he tells me, he's like, well, we're going to run a relay to every AC, and we're going to install a relay. And then and I go, no, you're not going to do that. And he's like, why not? And I go, because the smoke detectors specifically have global shutdown. You just got to run 5 wires from each AC to each AC. And he goes, well, that sounds too difficult. And I go, again, you keep talking about code. I go, the smoke detectors are designed to work a certain way. You think I wear briefs? I sleep commando at nighttime when I'm in bed. And then I wear boxer briefs during the day. So
boxer briefs, are those the tight ones?
Yeah, they're boxers, but they're tight. Yep.
See, I was thinking about getting into that game, but the last time I wore those, like the thighs get all stretched out and they just feel uncomfortable.
I wanted to start wearing tighty whities just to freak everybody out in my house, because I walk around the house in my underwear all the time, and my wife said no because she doesn't want to see shit stains in my freaking tighty whities. It's like, well, all right,
you gotta wipe your behind a little bit more.
I do. She wouldn't see shit stains in them, so
doesn't stop you from dragging your ass around on a carpet, though, does it?
That's
are
true.
Are you drinking beer?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, that sounds so good.
Am I like mean? Do you want me to go get bourbon? I'd rather.
I thought you haven't drank in a long time. Is that true?
No, I haven't taken gummies in a while. I'm trying to like chill out on those because I've been reading a lot about fucking like psychosis that you can get from those things when you take them every day. And I'm like, I basically live and operate on those things. So I'm trying to take a break.
That's good.
What's that?
You mean happiness?
No, like there's like a bunch of stuff that says if you use them like on a regular basis, it might be like propaganda crap, but it says if you use them on a regular basis, like over time, you can get like this weird like psychosis thing that makes you start to vomit everywhere, and then you get all fucked up in the head and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I don't want that. So
I think I know somebody that happened to.
Really? Yeah. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna take a break. He
knows them really well.
Oh, really? Did that happen to you?
Anywho, did you get that video synced up, or what?
Totally forgot about this whole email scandal.
Sorry, Joe.
Just to show my first leak of the year. Here over here up north, we just started summer pretty much. And I found it. I'm glad I found it after I separated the mindsets.
Before we do that leak, why don't we talk about that the job you were telling me about, that heat pump? You had a little call.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. I'm glad you mentioned it. I was going to bring that up.
You have a video?
That NTI, you can start off. It's fucking badass.
Hold on, I got a couple videos here.
What is this NTI? Give us some context.
We will.
No, you won't. You never do. We never ever. We just play a video from the middle, and we're like, "You see this thing right there?"
The video that I gave him is my first the first league I got of the year that I found. A company kept on going to this guy's house, saying they're fixing it, but they kept on charging the unit, and he knew that. So I took the time, separated everything, isolated everything, and right when I was about to leave, I went inside to check the coil, and I found something. So I was just happier, and I just took a little video of it. That's all.
Wait, somebody forgot to hit the button.
You know what's crazy? It's always in the toughest spot.
Oh,
so you think you're not going to like look there because like forget it, but then it's there. So I always learn to just do it. You know?
Is this something you can get to? Can you fix it? Or replace that?
I'm changing the coil. So listen to this. He's not worried about money, this guy.
Why is it not playing?
I don't know, dude. It's a Carrier 5-ton. It's one of these fancy Carriers. Wow. Yeah.
Turn it down, for God's sakes.
What?
All right. Is that enough, or you want to watch it?
Yeah, sure. That's good enough. If you go to the picture, you'll see what Carrier does, because I never seen this style Carrier before. This thing has, I guess because I don't work enough on residential, but this thing has a board that turns on the liquid solenoid. I'm assuming when the safeties are met, sends power to the liquid solenoid, whole bunch of liquid solenoid, so it has a built-in pump down. Plus, it has a fan cycling switch, has like everything. And for an 18-year-old machine, it's pretty badass. But anyways,
DW Panda, scan it, find out. Scan it and find out. What did you link today, Adam?
I didn't link anything.
So this is after I isolate. You see the lines are split, and see this machine came with it. I never seen this before. I don't know if you guys did, but I never seen a carrier this old come with all this fanciness. I didn't think they had it like at that time.
Can I zoom in somehow?
Wait, were you talking about the solenoid valve?
Yeah, the solenoid. I never seen a unit that came with that from factory, even with the fan cycle switch.
Factory, you add those after the fact.
Well, but the board is made for it. Well, I guess he could have added it, I guess. But
well,
the board
carrier, like for even my carrier, if technically I was supposed to add a liquid stop valve on mine, but I was like, because my line set's so long, but I didn't. I was like, I'm not going to put a stupid solenoid. But they give you the specific model number and part number of the Sporlan valve you're supposed to use.
And they have a spot on the board for it that energizes?
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't even look that far. I was like, I'm not going to add it.
This does. This has a spot. This has a low pressure spot, like all the fancy stuff for like 18 years old or. Oh, no, not 18 years old, but pretty old. I'm surprised it. It didn't come with it.
I missed the whole story. I was just trying to get this going. So what'd you find? Something was leaking.
The evaporator inside. So I was about to leave, and then I'm like, you know what? Let me check inside. Let me bubble inside, see if I find anything. And I found it inside at the corner, toughest spot. So
electronic leak detector first.
I did leak detector outside already. I like, and time was running out. Right, it was my second call of the day. So I was able to isolate everything. I leak checked outside, didn't find anything. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me go inside before I leave. Sorry, Bill?
You do more than one call a day?
Well, sure. I try.
What size line set is that? 7/8? Or
no, I don't think it's 7/8. I think it's 3/4.
7/8, 3/8.
They look big, no?
I think it's 3/4. I don't think it's 7/8.
No, that's 7/8.
That's 100% 7/8.
You know what?
That's 7/8. So, I will put money on that. That's 7/8. If that's 3/8 next to it, that's at least 7/8 right there.
I didn't know it's 3/8 next to it.
That's 3/8 right up. Dude, the liquid line filter dryer. Zoom in. It's an 083 filter dryer.
Oh, Chris is gonna just
bam.
Yeah, JJ's right. It looks like freaking 1.125.
No, it's 7/8. It's not 1 1/4. So okay, 7/8. All right.
1.125, not 1.
Yeah. I don't think that's 1.125. That's 7/8 to me.
Yeah, I agree. It's 7/8.
Joe, no, it's not 1.1. You guys are nuts, man. I barely think it's 7/8. You got 1.1. You guys are crazy.
And I had to braze in 2 1/8
Chris
inch
called it the filter
vibration eliminator this week.
Sorry,
I had to braze in a 2 1/8 inch vibration eliminator.
Oh, nice.
Vibration reducer rather.
So on 2 1/8, you're gonna melt the solder in sections at a time and work your way around, huh? Because you're not gonna get that hot enough to roll. Freaking you melt the whole vibration eliminator.
You know, the thing was this big mammoth system that I've been working on, I had to remove the suction valve, which was a brass fitting, and then also the discharge valve. The discharge valve was I think 1.125 or something like that, and then the suction valve or the suction line going to the suction valve was 2 1/8. But I unsweated those. I mean,
what is the QR code?
No idea.
Put that on there.
Oh, it's that same one you probably put the other day, knob.
Yeah, I'm not.
How do you turn it off?
You freaking.
You didn't want to put it on.
What are you talking about?
You put it on the other day,
It's probably
dude.
still the same one from the other day, dude.
Bill, tell us if it's the same from last time.
Yeah, Bill, check it
out. I'm not. I scanned one last time. I'm not scanning it again.
Yeah, so anyway, let me just add something to this.
Oh,
I called Carrier. And you know how much they wanted for that coil? And it would be a 2-month lead time. And they wanted almost $3,000 for that coil, evap coil.
Nice.
If I got it from them. So I just called the supplier. Obviously got a regular TXV 5-ton, but half the price, even probably less.
Oh,
but it's nuts. It's just crazy.
I got to replace a TXV in one of these mammoth units. And I can only get it from the manufacturer. And it's a 2-month 8-week, whatever, 2-month lead time on it because I can't get it. Doesn't cross anything because the sensing bulb is 10 foot long.
What? It's like a long one, eh?
Yeah,
wow. That's what she said.
Redonkulous.
I just realized my bell works again, guys.
Yeah, I know. I just realized that.
So excited.
So the vibration eliminator, is that from that huge unit?
Yeah, dude, we're finding so many leaks on these things, dude. It's amazing.
So it's still not running yet.
We've got, I'd say, probably out of the 14 circuits, we got maybe like 5 running. We got a couple compressors that got to be replaced, dude. These compressors, 14 grand to pop.
That's crazy. So like what, and I don't know if you can talk about this or not, but like, is your project manager like satisfied with the progress, or is he like overwhelmed with how this is all turning out?
Well, see, the funny thing is I'm sort of the project manager, but not really.
So are you happy with the progress?
I mean,
what's your feeling?
every day I go
losing money.
Like I look around and like it's basically anxiety management, because if you look at all the things that still need to be fixed and all the things that potentially
welcome to my life, my friend.
I know, right?
Like honestly, I was thinking about this today. Like I can't even do big picture on this, because if I did, I would have a brain aneurysm, because I just can't. Like the other day, I was trying to get a circuit up and running. Contactor was pulled in. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I got nothing coming out on the contact on the bottom side of the contact. Pulled the cover off. It was fucking melted. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to go to the other one, steal one off of this other unit, because this other unit needs 2 TXVs and a compressor. So I go down there, go to pull a contactor off that one. All the contactors on that one are melted. I'm like, oh, that's good. I'm like trying to rob parts here and there, and it's just we're just going back layers, man. It's been fun. It's been interesting.
DW Panda says, saw a unit where a guy put a vibration eliminator, but it was too big.
Say that word again. Say that word.
Eliminator. But it was too big and he didn't care, so he twisted it into a loop and sweated in like that.
And that's what I
mean it was too long. That's what she said.
Yeah. I gotta put my wiener in a loop all the time just to fit my pants.
Pretzel it in there.
Jeez.
Yep.
We got it.
So that's what you've been working on, Bill? That's that big unit?
Dude, for months.
How are they like how much are you billing these freaking people?
Dude, like I don't know the exact numbers, but we got to be close to like $1 million on this whole project.
What?
How much does it cost?
Is your management mad, or are they? This is like part of this how it
goes? This is like I feel like they knew
what it was going to be. Got it,
but not to this extent. Because since day one, as soon as I walked in there and saw that place, I'm like, we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah.
You just
how did it go taking those old coils out? We never got you never give us a play-by-play.
I was going to try to get a video of that, but what we ended up doing was we built scaffolding that would you could raise and lower it. So we got scaffolding in there, like 8-foot wide platforms, and then we had 6 guys up on the scaffolding. And once you got them loose, you could slide them out with 6 guys, because I mean they're like 900 pounds a piece or something ridiculous. But you slide them out and then very carefully lay them down, and then we roll in a gantry, lift it up off the platform, roll it off there, put it on a moon buggy, and then we roll it over to the other side of the roof.
So like the 6 guys, you guys just gang bang these coils or what?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Manpower.
Yeah, it was sketchy at best, but made it work. I mean, and then we have to go back and do all the piping and repipe everything. I probably brazed in like 200 joints after I repiped everything. 3 of them leaked. I found 3 leaks.
So Froggy's asking a good question. Like, how's the customer dealing with this? Is it redundant operation? Like, do they have another unit that's maintaining while you're fixing this one?
No, they have portable ACs at the moment.
And where's the discharge from these portable ACs? Are these like commercial portable ACs that they have like ducted in from
the little roll rins? Yeah, like you roll them into the room and then you duct them up into the ceiling.
Oh, you got them a bunch of like freaking portable window shakers?
We didn't get them those. Like they got those.
Why? Like, okay, so it seems silly because what seems logical would be call United Rental and have them bring in a box car with portable ductwork, cut a hole in the side of the return for this unit, and freaking run portable ductwork up there, and then that way they have a fully functioning unit, and you block off while you're working on whatever.
It's funny. That's what they did last year. They because there's these giant holes in the side of these units where they ran flex all the way up to the top of the roof. Yeah, and a box car sitting out back and ran it all the way up to the roof. But I don't know. First, I don't know if they had unrealistic expectations. I don't know if maybe they thought we were going to just like pop in these coils, fire it up, boom, Bob's your uncle. You got AC again.
Yeah.
I think maybe they thought that. I don't know. They're not going to for quite some time though. Like I think next week, 3 compressors to pull out of there. These massive 600-pound compressors.
I hope you are. Are you pulling nice deep vacuums?
We're doing oil changes, multiple core changes on the dryers after whatever ones we can get up and running. We let them run for a week, then we do the oil again and another round of core dryers. There's just so much sludge in there. Like pulling these cores apart, just black oil. Actually, one of the compressors, we drained the oil out of it. It came out purple from all the leak dye.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It was just like it looked like Kool-Aid, man. It was so bad.
And this is what's real. There is no way to pull a proper vacuum on systems like this. It's not possible. So you pull a half-ass decent vacuum and you do a shit ton of dryer changes and oil changes. And in all reality, when you have these old compressors, unless you change all the oil, you're never going to evacuate that oil and dehydrate it.
No, like all the discharge valves, suction valves, like most of them, if you put a leak detector on the stems, like depending on what position they're in, like they probably leak a little bit. You know, and there's some of them we're changing, the ones that are really bad, you know, we're swapping those out. But yeah, like Chris said, there's just, you're not going to get a super tight vacuum. We did get one down to 340 though, but that was one of the circuits where we replaced.
I bet you got it at 340 because you were using a manifold gauge set. Guaranteed.
Wow.
There's no way you got it to 340 using independent micron gauge at the other end of the system. Really?
Yeah. But that was one of the systems that we replaced the entire lines.
Oh, okay.
They did everything. So
I mean, we did the coil, not the evaporator coil, but we did the coil. We had to replace the line set because the original line set goes up through the frame of this giant cabinet. And the workers apparently put some holes in the line set, so we had to run it outside of the box over to the evaporator. So yeah, like 90% of the lines were replaced. So those were all not contaminated.
So you didn't bother taking the old ones out or put them in the same inside the cap. You took them outside the unit.
Yeah, you can't get. You'd have to rip the roof off.
I just set my phone down, and when I set it down, there's a freaking poker chip stuck to it. Why? And I'm like, what?
Metal?
Poker chip?
It's a Sporlin poker chip from AHR, and if you scan it, it's like but it's got metal in it.
Yeah.
Because it's got the QR code, or not QR, it's got the RFID chip in there, right?
I mean, it has a QR code on it. I didn't know that it was going to be metal. That's interesting.
Scan it, see what happens.
It takes you to their tech bulletins.
Do you want to? You should give them our QR code.
Oh yeah, for sure, Adam.
Yeah. Too bad I deleted that.
You deleted it, bro.
Bitch.
I thought you just removed it.
I had no idea what it was, and then when I went to the thing, and then it says Pornhub on it, I was like, "Oh yeah, no, That's what I scanned the other day accidentally," and I'm like, "God damn it, this is my personal phone."
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Adam, I don't know if you want to play the other clip before we talk about the other thing. It's up to you. It's just a small clip, just to show this head pressure control. Somebody said it was faulty, and I told them, yeah.
So this is in the second email. Is that true?
Yeah. And I told him, I go, I haven't seen one of these fail ever. So I'm like, so I went there and I took a little infrared camera and it was working.
You know,
fine.
you keep telling the stories before we have the freaking video on the screen.
That's why I said the context of it.
That's what I'm saying. Context before the video.
You might as well tell the story from the end to the beginning just to confuse everybody more.
I don't see the second. I thought that was. Is it that?
I got you, Cyborg, because I know your virgin eyes don't want to see that nasty stuff. You know, like that goes against your values and everything.
Is it just one video?
Yeah. It's just one video. But you don't have to play the whole thing. It's a minute or so. But
Pornhub is VA. What is that?
The what?
Where do you get your porn from then?
I'm trying to download it, but it says it's got viruses or something.
Yeah, right.
It does. It's because you were
mature ejaculation.
Because it's from Canada. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Joe is completely opening himself up to all the China spyness because he bought a DJI camera and now he's corrupted and he has, we don't use DJI cameras in the United States because they are for China.
Yep. China doesn't spy on us.
China's freaking fine. I have the freaking DJI whatever 3 and it's like the best freaking camera ever and we can't get the goddamn 4 and Joe and his Canuck fucking kingdom up there just ordered it and went and picked it up.
Are you guys seeing this? Hambone says there's no porn in Tennessee either.
Oh, there it goes. Really I just downloaded 4 of them. I clicked the download button 5 times.
So if there's no porn in Tennessee, then like how do all you guys see naked pictures of your cousins?
I knew that was coming.
They have to like send them to you via.
What is it with like what country is that where like their porn has like blurry stuff over the body parts?
Like China or something?
Like China or something like that. Their porn has like blurriness over the genitals. Like what the fuck? Who? Why? What's the point? Like
you gotta use your imagination.
Do you guys ever watch that YouTube channel where there's like a bunch of people from I think England or UK or something where they're just like I think they play drinking games and they tell each other jokes and they try not to laugh. Did you ever see that one?
Or they put water in their mouth and they try not to spit it out or whatever. I've seen those.
They had a joke today I thought was funny. You're not gonna laugh at this, but I thought it was funny. What is an ambulance and a gay guy have in common?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
You know what it is, Bill?
They both get loaded from the rear and go woo.
We need Bill to
nice
tell
nice
to jokes.
It's bypassing a little bit, but I'm charging it, so it should stop bypassing.
Oh my
God. Can you turn that up? I'm having trouble.
What? Dude, I got a compressor on. I'm trying to freaking take a video. Like, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I don't have the Pocket 4 here.
No. I'm having trouble hearing what you're saying in the video.
Plus, when you're in a situation, you know it's going right. You're kind of pumped. You got a compressor on, and you're trying to show with an infrared that doesn't have the right connection. So you got to hold it at the same time you're videoing, which I'm going to throw that thing in the river soon because I got to get a new one.
Even Joe's video camera has earplugs in.
Sorry?
Said even Joe's video camera has earplugs.
I had to turn Joe down because he was fucking yelling at us.
Just like Joe's audio level is the same as his freaking video.
Yeah, pretty much. I just turned him way down.
All right, here.
Right now we got discharge still coming in here.
Normal.
The raise of pressure should stop. You see the compressor is totally
So this guy, this other type was saying, "Oh, I think the head pressure control is done. It doesn't seem right. I'm getting symptoms." I go, "Dude, I haven't seen that thing fail ever." So there's 2 units. And I was showing the head pressure control. You see it there, how it's getting cooler. It's working fine. I'm adding refrigerant right here. It's working fine. The receiver's getting filled. It was just low on refrigerant. Because the roofers got their guy to move these remote condensers somewhere else in the roof. That's what I found out later. So I don't know how they did it, but they lost a lot of refrigerant.
I'm sure he just cut the line.
They probably did. They either cut the line. So right there, see how it's getting cooler?
Join the club, Freon.
We're proud of that.
Sorry?
This show gives Freon the fucking shits.
We need a shirt that says that.
HVAC Overtime gave me the shits.
Yeah. I feel like we need new shirts.
We do. We need something about crap.
We don't shirts anymore.
What? Look at that receiver how it's filling up. It's hot.
No,
filling 1/3 full.
I think we still have that account, don't we?
I freaking stopped selling shirts too because shirts don't sell.
Look at that head control working beautifully. Not bypassing discharge. Kill those units. 2 units the same. It's like two units. Sorry, 2 units down. Head pressure control both. I'm like, dude, I haven't seen that thing fail ever. I go there and it was just still in charge.
Like legitimately, actually failed.
Right.
One time ever.
Oh, so there you go. Like, I know. Okay.
And
plus the symptoms were there. We got sight glass and receiver down, flashing on the TXV sight glass, low suction, high superheat. You know, like all the symptoms were there. I guess he was just thinking maybe a filter dryer plug.
I got a little one
head
right
pressure
here.
Control. He wasn't thinking of the obvious. You're low refrigerant.
Little.
So how does that work, Chris? Explain to us the function. Do you know?
Is that the head pressure control?
Yeah, the pressure in
the
system. This is the easiest one to explain. This is an LAC valve. Basically the pressure in the system goes lower than the dome pressure, so the dome pushes the valve open and allows the pressure to bypass through. That's the simplest way to explain it.
Letting the condenser.
So let's say in a cold day,
which way is in and out? Do we know?
Let's see right now. Let me stare at this for a sec. So
is that the top? The one in your which hand? The top one.
Let me grab it. Hold on.
Up, out. The bottom one is in.
There you go. So basically, you're going to have your condenser comes in on the bottom. The discharge is on the top one right here. This is your discharge, and then this is going to your receiver. So, and it's basically just going to push basically the when the dome pressure overcomes the system pressure, it's going to push this diaphragm open. And it's basically going to allow the system to flood through, and it's going to flood your condenser.
How does that that top port hold that up again? The top port, if the valve is closed, it basically is a 90. It just goes straight down.
Yes.
The refrigerant flows down. Okay,
once,
and then when that
condenser's flooded enough that the pressure builds up,
yeah,
and then it goes through there like a 90.
That's right, like a 90. Yeah.
Oh, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so then like Jason said, it builds up the pressure at the top of the receiver. It tries to force as much liquid as you can to the obviously the TXV, and tries to build the pressure that way.
Well,
Bob's your uncle.
When you have the proper flooded charge in the system, that gas, that liquid is sitting in the receiver, and the discharge gas, the vapor comes in and pushes down on that liquid and just pushes the liquid down to the system. And then that vapor then turns to a liquid as it's mixing with the freaking discharge. You know, as the discharge vapor comes in, it then condenses and just the systems.
Yep, they modulate mixed blend hot gas. Yeah. On most cases, you know, even on low ambient, if you have a fan control, they rarely open if you have a good charge, good fan control. But yeah, you're right. They do modulate. Yeah. They're pretty neat. Honestly, I think they're one of the best. You know,
let me ask this. We have a few people here on video vertical format tonight. Are you guys all meaning to be on vertical format? That's my question. Did you see how I labeled the video, Chris?
I didn't have time to look in there.
I labeled it. I also gave a funny. I didn't think anyone ever reads the description. I typed a bunch of BS in the description, and a couple people read it.
Yeah, Jason, as far as I know, LAC is low ambient control. A lot of people call them headmasters, but headmaster is actually a trade name. That's Alco's name. So Emerson, or Copeland, technically. I don't know if they still own the patent on that, though, because I bet you the patent's already expired. But that's a trade name of Alco's valve was headmaster. So
I say head pressure control.
Head pressure control valve.
Yeah. Because that's what basically he's doing. It's controlling the head pressure, you know.
It bypasses
and usually when you feel
discharge.
it and it's bypassing, you know you're either low refrigerant or obviously something else is wrong. But it shouldn't be bypassing for the most part.
But the whole point of flooding the condenser in low ambient conditions is to maintain the proper pressure differential across your expansion valve, because your thermostatic expansion valve, for the most part, you use them with EEVs too, but EEVs, your bypass pressure on a head pressure control valve is a lot lower because the EVs don't need as much of a pressure differential to get the gas through it properly. But the whole concept is that a thermostatic expansion valve is a dumb expansion valve. So it can only maintain superheat within a certain envelope. And so you have to maintain liquid pressure differential from each side of that expansion valve in order for that valve to work and modulate properly. So
what's great about these, let's say Dectron or whatever, is not only they have that, which is like the secondary, they have fan controls as well that modulate the head pressure.
But they're doing fan speed controls, correct?
Right.
They're not doing fans, because fan cycling is the dumbest way of head pressure.
I know
control.
it is. Oh yeah, no fan cycling there, buddy. It's
and if you want it, like, I understand, because yes, I have systems that have fan cycle controls, and yes, in my climate they work fine because we have mild winters. We don't know what cold is here, but
massive mammoth units have fan cycle controls.
And the dumb thing about fan cycle controls is just watch a sight glass. Like, look at your liquid line sight glass. When a fan cycle control shuts off the condenser fan motor and then turns it on, your sight glass goes like empty, and then it goes slowly fills up, and then it goes empty. And that same thing has happened to your expansion valve. Like, it's just fucking up your whole charge.
So let me ask this, Joe. You said you are the unit it's playing with the fan, right? And you also have this headmaster control or whatever. Yeah. When you have two different things doing the same purpose, is one like the primary? Like, all right,
the fan
you know what I mean?
Modulation fan is maintaining the head pressure for the most part.
Because I would think they would kind of like fight each other almost, no? Like one would make
that could be set at a high PSI, so it's only going to happen, or not that high, but it's only going to happen in dire need. You could say dire need, but usually it's the fan control maintaining. If you watch it, you'll see that fan ramp, close, ramp. It's beautiful, and you can see it's how it just maintains the head pressure. And you're looking at them both. It's amazing. The fan's just doing it all. So that's in like rare cases. That's why usually when I see that thing hot, bypassing the receiver, I know something's up. Something's up. You know.
You saw an evaporator where the TXV bulb that was screwed into the suction line. I think I know what you're
I've never seen nothing like that
talking about, but I don't. I think I'm gonna have to do some research. I think I know what you're talking about.
I will do no research.
I don't quite know, but I've seen some weird shit before though, and it's like in the back of my mind. So. So Froggy is saying VFDs are the future. I agree. I mean, if you can modulate, I mean, if you think about it, if we have VFDs on our compressors, right, then we don't need necessarily to have hot gas bypass, right? I mean, because if we are slowing down our compressor, then we're not having to, use hot gas bypass to keep our compressor running all the time and create a false load. So, I get it. But the problem with VFDs, here's my thing, is that there's not enough information out there. And if I had a VFD on a compressor on a system that I was working on, I'd be like, wait a minute, I got to think about this for a second. Like, it's not second nature to me, So I agree that we need to start doing that more, and we can control capacity. I mean, think about it. If you have a VFD on your compressor and you have electronic expansion valves and, electronic valves throughout, then you can have a system that is only running on partial load, and you're not wasting energy by using hot gas bypass to make a false load. So
what I saw recently, about a month and a half ago, I was working on a Liebert system inside of a data center, and they have this thing, I think it was called like free cooling or something like that, but it wasn't like the traditional sense of free cooling. It has this pump that just pumps liquid refrigerant, not the compressor. It has an actual pump, and it just moves liquid refrigerant. It's not like compressing it and doing all of the other stuff. It does have a compressor, obviously, to do that, but in free cool mode, it just circulates refrigerant through the system. Like, I've never seen a system like that. I don't know. I really don't even know much about how it works. Like, I wonder if it's just pushing refrigerant. Like, again, it's not compressing it. There's no compressors off. It's just pumping the refrigerant through there. I wonder if it's going through the TXV. I didn't get a chance to look, or if it's like bypassing the TXV and just like running liquid refrigerant through the coil. It's still moving air across the coil, of course. But I don't know if it's like going through the TXV or if it's just bypassed. I don't know. I'm hoping to go back there again.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
More.
Move it so it boils off somewhere else automatically. Yeah, it wouldn't maybe. Something is doing somewhere. Heat exchanger somewhere. I don't know. Talking about VFDs.
The free cooling uses glycol, and it uses the outdoor cold air winter in Wisconsin to cool the data center.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Doesn't freeze. It could go to like 50 degrees, like chilled water.
Like that, did I tell you guys about that Daikin system that I saw at this other place that I worked at? They use a glycol loop instead of an energy wheel in the DOAS unit.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Like, it makes no sense because they're just running glycol through there. But glycol, I didn't think was like efficient enough to actually absorb the heat and like transfer the heat as much as like a desiccant wheel?
Well, here's the thing about glycol. Like I have, and I know it's not the same as what you all are talking about, but like I have little prep table refrigerators that are running glycol. And the thing is that they're basically wasting energy because they're running a pump 24 hours a day, just running. But granted, it's not a very high energy use. Right. I mean, it's a very small load essentially, but they're very, very slow to come up in temp, but they also take a long time to come down in temp, but they just maintain steady temps, right? In our little refrigerators. But when you're dealing with the bigger stuff, I don't know, I mean, but it's energy isn't cheap essentially, right? So, in order to move energy from one place to another, something has to give.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Yep.
It can neither be created nor destroyed.
Nope.
Adam, yeah, go ahead.
No, I don't know where I was going to go.
I was just going to say, Adam showed me a nice system because we were talking about this house my partner and I might get to do. And he wants to go VRF on the 3rd floor. And then Adam mentioned to me, why don't you go like the chiller style? What's it called, Adam? What's the proper term? I guess water to
air to water.
Yeah. And NTI, he showed me a unit from NTI, and it looks badass. It looks beautiful. It looks sleek. And then you just run water to the rooms, because at this house, they want total control in every room. So that's why we're gonna go VFD. And then I'm like, Adam, but what happens if they want cooling and heating? And he's like, buffer tanks. I'm like, you could do both. I'm like, what?
Buffer tanks.
Yeah, so you could do cool. Even with 2-pipe system to the room, you could still have cooling or heating, whatever they choose. It's pretty neat. I really want to do something like that.
Never heard of something like that.
Mike. I really want to try. Yeah, I really want to try it. No refrigeration in the house.
God damn it! I turned your fucking volume back to automatic, and then you get closer to the mic. It was already correcting it. Just do what you were doing. Stop eating the mic.
Okay. Well, I'm beside them. It's my buddy right now, right? It's pretty cool having no refrigerator in the house, just having PEX lines, sending water to coils. I'm really gonna pitch the idea. They have geothermal on the main floor. They did mention they might want to somehow add tonnage to the geothermal for the main floor because they're adding a section.
Geothermal on the 3rd floor?
No,
they have it on the main floor.
He's talking about doing like little mini water fan coils. Right.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. I want to like look into that, see what's all about. Instead of VRF, like typical now, everybody's going VRF. Blah blah, refrigeration lines everywhere. I'm gonna try. Maybe I could pitch. Yeah,
I'm worried about VRF with the A2Ls not because the flammability. I could give a fuck about the flammability because that's bullshit. It's the forever chemicals that are in these A2Ls and the refrigerants that we're using, because it's inevitable that stuff leaks. And I mean, come on, let's all be honest. We all know that we're going to die of some sort of cancer that is involved with refrigerant inhalation, right? We're all going to get it. It's going to happen.
Food is first.
These forever chemicals that we're breathing in, like, I feel like we're the guinea pigs of it all. Like, we're just kind of just like, whatever.
That's how I used to figure out what type of refrigerant I was working on if the model numbers wore off the equipment. I blow a little bit of my nose and give it a sniff. Right. You could always tell R22, baby.
Oh, yeah.
The interesting point about that is that you were actually smelling the oil, not the refrigerant.
Yeah, right.
You speaking of 22, we're swapping this unit that I've been working on. We're swapping it over to 407C. Any pointers?
I mean, you're going to have a high glide on it. That's the only real issue you're going to have. And you're going to be changing it to polyester oil.
Yeah, we've already been doing that.
So,
other than that, those operate pretty close to.
Yeah, I've added 407. Well, I've changed the oil. I'm trying to think. There's times I probably take all of the. I don't know. I can't remember now. There's another one that's closer.
I'm gonna say this right now. I mean, honestly, there's not a lot of people still using 407C, but if you're still believing the manufacturers that you don't have to change oil, go fuck yourself, because 407C only works with polyester oil. And any other blend out there, like Blue On or any of that bullshit, that says they work. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. If you read the fine print on every one of those drop-ins, they all say in high pressure drop situations or in certain things, you always need to use polyester oil. So it's basically
what's high pressure drop situations?
Long line sets, different things like that. Like it's weird stuff. But basically all those manufacturers that used to say that like, oh, you don't need to change the oil. That's all bullshit.
That was MO99 is made by DuPont, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's bullshit. MO99 is all bullshit too. You need to use polyester oil. Now, yes, in certain situations you got away with it and it worked okay, but their fine print in their documentation for all their installation stuff says basically it works best with polyester oil. But that's not even a thing anymore. So
what's Blue On been up to? Anybody know? I haven't heard.
Blue On's changed their business model 700 times since they made a refrigerant. They don't give a fuck about refrigerants anymore, and now they're consolidating manuals and using AI to do this and do that. And
didn't we have the owner of Blue On once?
I think we did.
No, not the owner. Just
no, the other guy.
No, it was two guys.
Yeah, it was
the owner, and then the dude that we all know from Blue On that is like their main guy. Remember the dude? Remember at AHR, Adam, when we were like, we took a picture at their booth and nobody was there.
Yeah,
they were just fucking gone. What is that dude's name? I can't even remember. He's cool. He's a really nice guy. Yeah,
I think we brought that up to them on the show about that picture. Like nobody was at the booth.
Maybe.
There was before we got to topic, there was another refrigerant I use. Obviously, it's a blend, and you have to change the oil. But I know there was one time I didn't change it. It was 422B, another one.
I haven't
448A. Sorry, 448A. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I use 448A all the time. That's our number one refrigerant. Yeah.
Okay.
Ralph from Honeywell. I haven't talked to him in a while. Occasionally I see him on social media. For a while he was he moved over to the automotive side of Honeywell refrigerants, but he's back on our side. So I know that. I remember that. But yeah, I haven't seen him in a while or talked to him in a while.
I wonder if he would be in a podcast.
What's that?
Are him and Zach still doing a podcast, or has that been gone for a while?
Oh, that's Ralph Wolf. That's totally different person.
Oh, different.
No, Ralph Wolf.
That guy.
He was working for Mitsubishi for a while. I don't know if he's still working for Mitsubishi.
Right, yeah. I'm pretty sure he is.
No, he was working for a distributor with Mitsubishi, but then he went to work for Mitsubishi, the company. So then he was officially working for Mitsubishi. Now, I haven't talked to Ralph Wolf in a while, though. I saw him at AHR 2 years ago.
Yeah, I saw him.
It was probably 2 years ago. Well, you probably saw him the same time I did.
Yeah. Adam Muffich. Open the chat.
Yeah, I was going to say that that NTI unit has Mitsubishi compressors in it. They're using MITS compressors. I'm going to say if you can find that
clip of NTI.
I don't know where that is. I sent you like a week ago.
Joe, you know you have access to, like, you're a moderator. You can click whatever you want on the video on the right-hand side. There's all those buttons.
Yeah, good luck. I don't know what those buttons do.
Why is that barcode still up?
Because Adam changed it. Scan it again. I have no idea what it is this time.
I ain't doing it.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery.
Hold on.
I got to go get my burner phone to scan it. I'm not scanning it with my personal phone. I'm not doing it.
Let's see.
Bill is going to do it. He'll let Bill do it.
So I want to ask you guys, have you guys been using AI?
Yeah.
Like, what do you use it for?
Yeah. Writing things to people, like to proofread, to
proofread and stuff. You know what recently I used AI for was like analyzing financial numbers. It does well at
tell
that.
Me about this. That was cool.
It does really well at that, dude. I gave it all the important numbers with like my businesses, and then like because I don't understand any of the business bullshit. So I was like, what's my profit margin? Like, how do we calculate this? Where am I light? Where should I be concerned? And it fucking just like boom, puts the information out there. I've had a hard time with AI because I haven't found something that makes sense to me. But like that right there, analyzing numbers,
that's crazy.
It totally gets. I get that.
I use it too for accounting when I don't know how to do something in QuickBooks. I say, what should I put this as? Is it like exempt the tax? Can I use that? Can I tax this? So I ask the stupid questions like that. Is it out of scope? You know,
nice.
It helps me like that as well, for sure. It's helping.
I'm intrigued in the chat. What are you guys like? Are you using AI very much? You know, I see all these people swearing up and down the AI is the greatest thing in the world. And up until this point, I haven't found, but analyzing numbers, it's doing really well for me. So
that's cool, Chris. That's awesome.
But then I can't help my daughter's like in the back of my mind, because my daughter is like, Dad, do you know, like when you literally have a 10-minute conversation with AI, do you know how much water it used? Do you know how much energy it used? And I'm like, that's some scary numbers to think. And then the crazy thing is these AI data centers, we as consumers are paying for the data and the energy usage. And oh, you rickrolled them? Got it.
Oh, we just got demonetized.
House therapy. And then we got writing contracts, help create SOP.
No,
tech support a little bit.
Legitimately, yeah. No, I've used AI for freaking therapy too. You also have to be careful though, because what I find with AI is that you can lead it to agree with you in any way you want it to. Like you just start like being like, yeah, but what about this and what about that? And it'll like come to whatever you're already thinking in your mind. You can lead it to that direction.
Well, and let me ask you this. I don't know if you're using it, Chris, like so I'll use it for different things I ask it, like work-wise, or like, hey, review this article, give me tips on something else, like whatever, blah, 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 you know? But then once it knows what I do for a living, every question or conversation I have with it, it's like, you know, it's like a dirty evaporator coil. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, we're not even talking to HVAC anymore. And it compares every question I have to HVAC. I'm like, shut up. You're
no way. And that's the point. Like, I will use it to like run things and like talk about stuff, but then I'm always thinking like, yeah, this isn't really accurate, you know, because like you can lead it any direction you want.
I don't talk to robots.
I do. I 100% talk to robots. Well, I'm going to say something right now that it's difficult for me because my brain works differently than a lot of people. So it's hard for people to understand like the way that my brain is wired, and AI can understand that. But then you also have to remember that like you're talking to a fucking robot. So like, you know, it's not real. So I can see where someone could potentially stop talking to people and just talk to robots. And I'm like, you can't do that. You know,
have you guys watched the last, I think it's the last 2 Mission Impossible movies?
No, dude, what is that? Like Mission Impossible 72? I fucking stopped at Mission Impossible 1. Like,
well, the point is that he's basically fighting AI, and AI is like manipulating people, but people don't know it. That's
scary. That's scary. And it's also scary too, because like I was very skeptical about uploading financial numbers, and I'm like, I don't trust this. So like I'm only putting certain information in there, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna just like blindly upload stuff, because where's that go? And who am I sharing that data with? You know,
these people.
Probably.
We have been talking to Siri and nobody knows it. It's listening to us all the time.
Siri.
Dude,
it's listening to us.
Ones ever.
My Chat GPT. What's that? You guys remember that show Better Call Saul?
Kind of. I never really got into it, but I've watched a few episodes.
What was it Danielle Wexler or something? What was his friend that was a lawyer?
Danielle Wexler is Brian Orr's personal assistant.
Sweet. That's her last name, Wexler.
I don't know if it's Wexler, but it's Danielle something. But
well, just because her first name is Danielle doesn't mean it's
last name. That's
it sounds familiar too. It does sound like that for sure.
I don't know. But anyways, my Chat GPT sounds like that lady. But randomly, I'll be having a conversation with it about something, and it changes his voice. I'm like, where did the other one go? I'm like, I'm the same one. I'm like, why'd your voice change?
I also get frustrated because like I'll be talking to AI about something and then it just cuts you off. It's like, you've reached your data cap. You can talk tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'm like, this is fucking dumb. Like, or you can pay $200 a month to continue talking today.
You must really be talking, because I use it a lot. I never go over. I do pay for it, but
I've hit data cap many times, dude. Many times. Yeah.
Chris has more words than you.
Well, when you're driving down the road and you're bored and you don't want to listen to stupid news, because I hate news. I hate learning about the world. So I'll just like listen to music, or I'll ask AI a question like, tell me about this. What does this do? And I learn facts from it. What is that, Bill?
Don't be jealous. It's my X-Men plane.
What about my Artemis rocket that just went to the moon, dude? Right behind me. Right
yeah, that's not real. This is real.
Did it though?
It did, you fucking moon denier.
Did it?
It 100% did.
We got rockets. Look at these fucking rockets, man.
There he is.
Look at that. It comes up and you can shoot fucking Wolverine and stuff.
I'm a Lego person, dude.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice. You always looked at when you were a kid. You always wanted that, right? You always wanted to shoot.
I had this when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I need to figure that out. Like running your own models on your own devices, where it's literally just using your data. Like I'm intrigued by that.
Fell apart. This is more or less a display.
Oh,
it's more or less a display piece.
I
You
put
can't
this
use
clear
it.
case on this.
It's unplayable.
You get
I
this
put
thing.
the case on.
What is this show and tell? I got a Yeti.
We're talking about Max and chat.
I got a beer. Old school overtime over here.
Do it though.
Yeah, but no, honestly, it was a good show. Good talk for sure.
Yeah. Well, let's wrap this up because I'm hungry for dinner.